Okay, so I'm at my next location. I'm going back to see the bloke, see if he's in. That I had an altercation the other week because I've got a flat tyre, and I want to know if he's got that in him to fucking slash my tyre. So I need to look him in the eye and see that for myself. I'll know in a second whether or not I can talk to him. But he did text me the other day. I just haven't really got round to replying because it hasn't been that important. But no, it doesn't look like he's in. No, he's out in his Mini, which he only bought the day that we had our altercation. So I'll find out when I pump up the tyre whether or not fucking that prick's left a flat tyre on my car. I don't need all this hassle. I've got way more important things to be dealing with than fucking idiots, fools and fucking jesters. Fools, jesters and idiots, man. Yeah, I've got way too much to be doing. So, looks like the car might be ready on time because the bonnet was down when I went a minute ago. Which means that he's probably actually connected up the battery box now, and no need to go under the engine. But if he's got a fuel pump problem, that's the problem now, is the fuel pump. Does he put a new one in? Is that going to cost me a lot of money? I think a fuel pump's about 80 quid. I'm not sure, but you know, I'm interested in the car. So if I have to put the money down to hold on to it once it's running, then that's what I'm going to do. I keep saying to the guy, you know, give me your bank details, but he hasn't sent them over. So maybe he's waiting for that right moment to do the deal. And he just gets it all in one go. Maybe he doesn't understand what the deposit's for. I don't know. He's a young lad, so he's obviously got certain way of being, himself. So I just have to wait and see what he's got planned. But yeah, I'm ready to go as soon as he is, on the date that I said I would be. So I have no choice. I have no choice. I have to push him along a little bit. Like I said to him, he's got two cars, and I was interested in the other one because it's real shit bodywork. It's a real cheap car, and it's real shit, but it's still got tax, it's still got MOT on it. So, from my point of view, it's drivable, but from the working point of view, it's perfect for practicing on. From doing the body work, the paint work, the filler, the sanding, the wet sanding. Yeah, it's a great subject car for that. But the other one, the one that we're trying to do the deal on, is actually a better subject car for the machine polishing, like. So, you know, that's what I need right now. Is one worth polishing, but in a couple of months, I would certainly be in need of a car to practice on. So he's got a good opportunity to get some money here, but you can't tell the youth of today. You can't tell them what's right and what's wrong and what's good and what's not. It's it's this woke generation. I just hope it's not one of those. Oh, a new Aceman just drove past me. Aceman S at that. Yes. Yeah, I didn't really get much chance to look at it, but it looked pretty nice. It's very boxy, very Blade Runner. Yeah, a new Aceman. It's just like a big Mini, really. But if I could afford one, I'd have one. Just to say I had one. Alright, so I just thought I'd just chill here for a bit. There's no point in going home. I've got to make the long walk home, and then come out again, and then I've got nothing to do with cars today. I've got no money. I've got no parts. No parts, no throttle body, that's on. I'm waiting on that to be sent down, but it's coming down by a courier, i.e. my mum, at the end of the week, so I'm getting a visit, and she'll come down here and try and, bring me the parts, get my life back into order. You know what mums do, and yeah, I've got no. I'm holding on to doing the stripes on the car because I don't want the car to look the same as it does after the MOT. I want it to have a new lease of life. So I'm holding on to doing the stripes and the decals and everything because I haven't actually ordered them yet. So that's not as important. What's more important is getting the decals for the new one, which will all come into place in a few weeks' time. Because let's face it, it's not really going to be feasible that I can afford anything other than this car. It will skim me out. I will have to sell one car. If I hadn't have done what I did today and been distracted by a friend in need, then I might have gone and seen the old contact that I used to have, who I used to work with, who liked to strip minis, and that's what's his name, Alan Love. Alan Love Minis, that's what it was called. So I don't know what it's called now because I can't find it, so you need to do more advertising now. But if he's still stripping minis, he's the man that I need to speak to because he's very, very nice chap, and he's got a local source of parts. So it's like having your local butchers. You get a better cut of meat. So but I didn't get around to doing that today, so that's my point. So if I was going to go and do that tomorrow, I've got an eye test actually coming up. I might do it then because I'll be in the town area where he is. But yeah, I can't do anything with cars. I just haven't got it in me to start pulling it apart and then be left. It's bad enough that I've got a flat tyre. It's bad enough that my tyre is flat and that I've got to now work out, did it get slashed or is it just a flat? I can't remember if the woman I bought it off, Elizabeth, I can't remember if she told me she had a slow puncture on on the tyres, because all three have been good for about 5 months. So this one has been slowly releasing, so maybe, just maybe, that's what it was. I don't think the person that I have beef with, my rival, I don't think I have any worries about him slashing my tyre, to be honest. I don't think he'd be so stupid, but he does like to drink. And yeah, he does like to drink, so you can do stupid shit when you're drunk. I've heard him on the phone. Wait till my autobiography comes out with pictures of my history, memories and shit that I've taken, because I've been looking through them all lately, and I just happened to come across, and when I say my autobiography, I mean from this point on, because up until now there's not really much interesting about my life, but from this point on I'm going to have photos and evidence and memories and stuff. So but I do have some older pictures of this chap that I'm talking about, this fucking asshole that punched me in the face for no reason because he was drunk behind the wheel. Yeah, I do have pictures of him in a drunken state in pubs and stuff, which will be in that. I decided the other day, I thought that's one way that I'm going to get this motherfucker back, is because I've got the evidence to show that he's a town fucking drunk.